Hey guys, welcome to maybe my first video. This is Dire Maltese Rogue Herb Chest Farm. Now, we got farm log right here tracking my gold gains. It is not 161 gold per hour. It's close to 100 tops with the good RNG. But really, I would say probably 70 to 80. Now what you're going for here would be all the herbs, as many as you can pick up. Felcloth. Greens from the chests, you can get every single chest in this dungeon. And rune cloth. So, let me take you through this farm. Maybe give you a couple tips here and there and see how much gold we can get. Now, you don't need to bring any consumes. You actually don't even need to be decently geared. But let me show you how to kill the shadow stalkers if you are in full blues and you don't have 4k health and enough DPS. I'm using a swiftness of Zanza for increased run speed. It's super cheap, about 20-30 silver for a bijou. So I do recommend it, and then I recommend popping greater agilities once you get comfortable with this farm and you're not dying. The first couple times you learn this farm, you might die just because you don't know the locations of all the stealth shadow stalkers. Now there's a shadow stalker around here. He hasn't appeared. Kind of weird. Maybe I killed him. Should come out, but make sure you have vanishing powder, flash powder, and blinding powder. So these Felsorn, oh shoot, I just lost my combo points. That's bad. These Felsorn, they don't hit too hard, so you don't need to kite them at all. They do Shadow Bolt that you should kick. I whiffed that. And they do have a priest shield, so you kind of want to try to DPS them down before they cast that. And I got lucky there. Alright, now let's see, there's a ghost mushroom around there. That ghost mushroom's on the floor below us, and a Grom's blood that's below us too. We might be able to get the Grom's blood. Sometimes I skip that. Alright. Let's get this other Felsorn. Now we're killing these guys for the Greys, the felcloth. Now, if I could recommend any particular trinkets for this farm, warlords would be great. I don't have that. It really doesn't matter. And bring some food, but there's some mushrooms that drop here you can just eat. That's really nice. And picking up the pods for the tubers would be a great idea too. Casters are really using that, and a stack sells for about 3 gold maybe. As you can see with farm log, it's tapering down. But once you pick up a felt cloth, it goes back up. But you really want to get average. It really starts to make sense once you do about 3 runs. Alright, let's take out this Felsorn. Now, there's a chest right there. Let me show you how to grab that chest. Now, I'm full PvE combat spec, so getting that chest is going to be a little bit more difficult than a Hemo. Ooh, felcloth. Hey, you see that? So far, the farm log is saying I've collected 13 gold so far based on everything I have in my bags. The herbs, felcloth, the rune cloth, that bow right there. Now, the settings I have on is assuming that I vendor all this stuff and I auction the felcloth, like anything that has auction right there. If you see that green auction, that's basically gonna factor in that gold. So It's a pretty nice add-on. Now if you're engineering, you just stand here, throw a grenade, easily run up here and wait, but you don't even need to do any of that. Make sure your sprint's up for this pool and shoot these guys. I recommend minor speed on your boots. You should always have that enchant if you're melee DPS, to be honest. And then the Zans is really helping out. I can feel it. Maybe pop an evasion right here. Face tank. Just jump and wait for a reset. Now, I'll wait a couple seconds. I'll pop my evasion now, just so I'm ready for the combat break. Now, once I break combat, I run right away, right now. Straight line. I like to hop right here and start opening that chest. Get your vanish ready in case. I have plenty of time. Nice. So, the way I was able to loot that extremely fast was with Leetrix. This add-on, Leetrix Plus. Automation. Where is it? Essentially, there's it allows me to auto loot extremely quickly. Anyways, it's somewhere here. Where is it? Anyways. So let's say you don't have too much gear. We're gonna have double crip on and just kite these guys, wait for full energy, go back in. Go back in with the energy tick. 5-point evis, be patient. You can throw in a gouge, establish some distance. No. This is if you don't have too much gear. And that's it. That's how we do it. That's how we kill those guys. And I barely lost any health. Look at that. Look at that. I do have full tier 2 8 out of 8, so the blood fang helps so much. If you're like that, this is a great farm. Felcloth right now is selling for about 4 gold a piece on its lowest day, which is amazing. Now what do you do with all these screens? You can auction them, disenchant them. I'd probably auction this. I mean, disenchant that. So I just don't feel like auctioning those sometimes. That Grom split, you can get that same technique. We're gonna get this Dreamfall. I'm gonna pop Perception, because sometimes right in this corner, you're gonna get Shadow Stalker, and those guys can detect stealth. So that's gonna be what mainly kills you here. As you can see, when you're learning this farm, I recommend Hemo Prep. Preparation is great if you need to get a double sprint, if you need another vanish, if you need another blind, if you need another evasion, if you need to reset cooldowns. I don't need that anymore. I prefer combat for just a straight DPS, and I actually will show you why I prefer combat when we get to the courtyard. But first, there's no ghost mushroom here. I typically skip. I would skip coming up this area, but let's say there's ghost mushroom. I'll show you where it might be. I will come up here and kill this other Shadow Stalker. Now, why am I backpedaling? Because when you when you backpedal, the enemy players have less leeway on you. So you only use it on certain settings. You don't want to backpedal too often, but let's say if you're kiting a warrior as a mage or even as a rogue, you do want to backpedal a little bit. It's hard to explain. Alright, we killed that guy. Let's grab that Groms. Hopefully it's a 3 Groms. Now, when you grab this Groms, that pod might explode. In fact, let's explode this pod right now. Yep, just take care of it. You want to explode this pods. Be careful not to run near that pod. Okay. So let's get this going. We got our cooldowns. Pop sprint here. That must be that flower that has an arcane bolt ability. 18 gold so far in 14 minutes. Not bad at all. And this is really chill. It's chill now. Used to be hard. Used to be difficult. Just have to keep practicing it. Alright. Move up. Move up, move up. And this jump, you don't have to wait too long because you have plenty of time for them to run back down. In fact, if this chest here, you grab the chest and the Grom's blood, then 3 stealth. Okay. We're not gonna aggro that guy. Combat break. Just be careful, careful. Run past the Groms and just position yourself right there. And you're not gonna break that pod. In fact, let's break it and see if we can pick it up. Oh, ooh, that's a good one. Nice. Let's pick it up. All good. Just one of those seeds. I don't really use those. Now, there's a Groms there. Okay, I see where that is. The Groms over there, we skip those. It's okay. There's some in the courtyard we could grab. There's another Shadow Stalker around here. There might be 2. If there's 2, that's where you blind. DPS 1 down or blind sprint run. You don't want to vanish right in front of these guys because they have stealth detection and you'll whiff it essentially. None of my poisons. There you go. Poisons are proccing. So I'll just run away. Got 100 energy. Dump all my energy. Yeah, right here is where you. Okay. If I do that, look, see, I got hit. That's why you have to backpedal once you're about, maybe it looks like 10 feet away. If you're doing a little kiting, because if you start facing your back towards the enemy, their leeway increases for some reason. Yeah, classics weird like that. Alright, notice I'm not in a party. If you're doing resets with an alt, let's say you have an alt in your group, you log onto that alt, you actually have to wait 5 minutes for, I think 5 minutes or 2 minutes, but basically you have to wait a couple minutes for the party leader to pass from your current active tune to the tune you just logged on. So knowing that, you really don't need to be in an alt for resets. You could literally just log off, log on a bank alt, chill for 5 minutes, and then your tune that you've logged off in the Maul East is going to be placed in the entrance that you've entered previously. So then you can exit, reset, and start farming again. So yeah, you don't need to be in a group at all. I used to do that. Okay, let's get this pack. We've got full cooldowns in terms of evasion, adrenaline rush, all that good stuff. So I'm gonna pull these guys all the way back here. I won't pop anything yet. Come. Evasion. Get slice and dice, blade flurry, and just start spamming Sinister Strike with the auto attack macro. Maybe throw in a Evis if I can. You just want to make sure you you have your adrenaline rush, your slice and dice, and blade flurry all up at the same time to take these guys down. Look at this, easy. I'm only down like 900 health. Crusader, Bloodfang really helps. And I'll only pull these guys if I have evasion, blade flurry. I don't need adrenaline rush, but evasion and blade flurry is pretty key. Oh! Wow, Pogger's assassination blade. Hey, let's get it, dude. Well, there you go. That's how you do 240 gold an hour. Doesn't count, but wow, that's awesome. Cool. Alright, and then we're gonna grab the scrums. Yeah, never mind. 75 gold's not enough for a week for a warrior. Alright, I'm gonna come back to this maybe. I love the scrums. I just like this farm. You know, you don't even have to really push your efficiency. It's just all about relaxing and, you know, herbing without having competition, really. This is why I do it. The consistency is incredible. And that's sometimes what you just want, you know? You just want to... No one has all the time in the world to just, you know, have to gank or compete with others for herbs. So this is a great way to just make consistent gold an hour. Alright, let's just wait for evasion to pop back up and then grab that Grom's blood. I'll show you how I do that reset. $50, not that bad. Really worth it. So it's about a 20-minute run. So you can do this all day. You won't lock yourself out. You know, do it in the morning before work. 20 minutes, something like that. Really chill. Do it with a cup of coffee. Nice music like this. Well, thank you for watching this video. Really appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day and go back to the next one, okay? Thank you.